couple of handsome devils in studio today. I've got Mr. Trevor Boland with us. I don't know what happens with us, man. I guess we're just such best friends. We're on the same wavelength.
We said this wouldn't happen a second time, but you know what? In all honesty, I'm going through my closet today, and I'm like, oh, it's like a black plaid day, and I'm like, oh no, warmer weather. Let's go Buffalo Red.
I have no idea why I did the exact same thing. I'm looking at these shirts, and I'm like, well, I've got the green one, I got the yellow one, I got the white one. Nah, I'll throw on the red. It's a red plaid kind of day, and here we are.
If you're wearing red plaid today too, and you're listening or you're watching us live, post a video or post a picture.
Post a picture,
and we could match all three of us or five.
We'll like put you in the background here somewhere. Trevor, thanks so much for showing up again for the Bone and Biscuit Best Buddy, one of my favorite times of the week.
Absolutely.
Lots of things to go through, but why don't we start with a quick recap from last week? Let's talk about Leo. What can you tell me about him?
Leo is still available. You were at the SPCA this weekend.
Oh my God, he's so cute.
You met him. You met Leo in person.
He's so sweet, and he is a little standoffish. But when I say a little bit, I mean like he warmed up to myself, my wife, and our new news director within 5 minutes.
So
easily trainable. He's very food friendly. So
when we talked last time, this was the kind of the stranger danger, right? Which is working with him to get over that. So if he warmed up to you in 5 minutes, it took me longer. It took me like 4 months to warm up to you. So Leo is still available. We did go over him last week. The video is of course on all of the major platforms. So if you want to learn more about Leo, please check him out. I don't know what we're at, 2,600 views on that.
It was huge. That was as of Friday. Yeah. So, there's lots of interest, but not a lot of applications for Leo. So
not yet.
We're going to change that this week. I know that you're going to go out and you're going to share this video and the last one. We're going to get Leo adopted. Let's talk about this sweet girl, because I also met her this weekend, and it's so hard not to just go home with all the dogs.
I know.
But we genuinely fell in love with her. Her name is Sugar. She earns her name. Tell us a bit about her.
I will. This is this week's best buddy. It is she's a personal favorite of the SPCA. Her name's Sugar. She's approximately a 10-month-old German Shepherd cross. Sugar is a delightful and sweet natured dog with a unique look that makes her truly special. It's that look right there. So if you're looking at it, there was the pictures before that. She absolutely has the most beautiful face. Look at that.
Yeah, let me just go back and pause it.
That is why they call her Sugar.
She is so sweet. She's so friendly. It took zero time for her to come in and warm up to us. And she's so quiet and docile. I can envision her in pretty much any family home, but especially a home for a senior citizen. She is that docile.
Nice.
She came in, she walked up to first one of us, she got a couple little scratches, she moved on to the next person, couple little scratches, moved on to the next one, and it was just that for the better part of maybe an hour.
Wow.
And even when she gets excited, let me just turn this on for a quick second. When she gets excited, she doesn't jump up, she doesn't nothing like that. She does that little hippie hop back and forth. That's as excited as she gets. That is her max.
She is so adorable.
She's so good.
She you'll see as you're watching. She has an appearance of kind of that big dog on short little legs, but she is so adorable and charming. Sugar loves going for walks and is she's fantastic on the leash. She walks at a leisurely pace, taking her time to explore her surroundings without any pulling or making it difficult to walk. So good for, like you said, seniors, kids, anybody who may worry about what that walk's going to be like. Yep. Sugar is 100% leash friendly, leash ready. She adores being pet. She adores being cuddled. Thrives on affection. She's still figuring out how to have fun with toys, because remember, she is only 10 months old. The great folks at the SPCA have caught her stealing a few playful moments when she thinks that nobody's watching. It's clear that she's very playful and wanting to come in and out. One thing to note is that Sugar isn't a fan of car rides, which, that's you are, you aren't, right?
Yep.
That's either or. So she may need some encouragement for those essential trips. But then she could get used to it too, right? There could have been a car ride that maybe didn't go so well or scared her a little bit, and that she just needs to overcome that. She has some food sensitivities. Again, we're talking about a shepherd, just like we did last week. That's where the team at the Bone and Biscuit will help you out. They're all up to speed on those food allergies. So it makes her a little bit itchy with certain foods. So allergy-friendly diets will help, but they will help you out down there at the store. Sugar may be nervous when meeting new dogs. So introductions are recommended to help her feel more secure. This calm, quiet girl would thrive in a peaceful home environment where she can relax and get the love and attention that she so deserves. If you are looking for a gentle and absolutely loving companion, Sugar is ready to bring joy and sweetness into your home and your family's home. So please come down to the SPCA and meet her today.
She earns her name. She is as
that
sweet
look,
as
man.
sugar.
Like she looks like Sugar, right?
And
That one, right?
This
there.
one right
Yeah.
here. I'm just going to leave that up for a second while we continue to chat. And it's not just these dogs. It's not just Leo. It's not just Sugar. There were a bunch of cats. They had Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, yeah.
A couple newer cats that they have. And when I say cats, I do mean kittens.
Yeah.
Please, somebody adopt them before my wife does. We did like a whole walkthrough. As many dogs as we could see, as many cats as we could see.
Nice.
And there's something for everybody. If you're a more advanced pet owner and you're looking for not trouble, but you're looking for a more advanced animal, someone that you can work with, someone that every day you're putting in the work, you're putting in the effort, they've got that. If you're looking for a dog just like Sugar, where, like we say, she could fit into any quiet home, seniors especially, they've got those as well. Pet for absolutely everybody, a best buddy for every home, and that's what we're going for.
And while you were there, the SPCA mentioned some things that they could use, that they need.
100%. This is something else that we've been chatting with them about, where if they're low on a certain type of food or if they need a certain product, to let us know, because you never know who's out there and who's listening and who might have it. One of the things was chewers for dogs. Now, let's go through this a little bit, because not rawhides.
No, don't feed any dog rawhide.
A lot of people don't know that rawhides are so bad. Trevor, tell me a bit about it.
They are, and I mean, forever it wasn't talked about, and I mean, we've talked about it before, where there is a very limited kind of oversight on the pet industry. Rawhides are not digestible. So any sort of a ride, there's so many other options, whether it's collagen sticks, bully sticks, ears, sheep ears, pig ears. I mean, there's a ton of options. Rabbits. And all of this is done humanely. You can get them frozen. You can get them in a raw section. But don't get the rawhides, no matter what. And
not only not digestible, but even the way that like they bleach them. And if they're not bleached, trust me, there's artificial colors in it.
But it's not just rawhides. If you find cheap treats in maybe major supermarkets or whatever, and you find these great cheap treats that are nicknamed duck jerky or all these different things, flip the bag over, because I will guarantee you that they are absolutely soaked in bleach. And the last thing you want is to worry about what your dog's eating. Go for the ingredients you trust in any, I mean, not only dog food, but treats especially. And I think that's the one we harp on dog food all the time, and the importance of having a good brand of dog food, but treats are equally as important.
So they're looking for chewers, specifically not rawhides. Again, bully sticks are a great example of some that they can use. And not the reusable ones. We were talking about like
the single use.
Yeah, they were talking about like the plastic ones. The dogs chew into them, but then they need to take it and clean it for the next dog, and you can't guarantee that, and there's cross-contamination. So unfortunately, they can't use those. If you're out there and you have the ability to donate some chewers, they would really appreciate it. The other thing, which I didn't think about until they mentioned, walkie-talkies. It's the smallest thing, but like there's a very small crew of them. There's half a dozen different areas and departments.
It's a large. If you've never been there, it is a very spread out facility, right?
And instead of like running from room to room trying to find someone that could help, to be able to pick up the walkie-talkie and go, "Hey, Kelly, are you available? Can you run back out?" An absolute game changer for them, because they were doing that a lot while we were there, to a point where we were like, we've been here for like 2.5 hours. I kind of feel this was another half an hour trip. That
they're always half hour trips, 2 hours later.
And we were doing the same thing. Where like every now and then one would pop in and grab something, and someone would pop in to grab that person who was grabbing something because something else happened. They're a very busy crew with a very large space, and we're so thankful for the space they have. But sometimes it can be difficult to navigate that.
Absolutely.
So walkie-talkies right now, the chewers, big thing that they would need. And when it comes to foods and supplies, I mean, I'd like to say they're always good. That's a bit of a lie. So still continue those donations if you can.
And remember, those donations, a majority of them will go to the food bank, the dog bank, the cat bank, right? So if you have extra food, a lot of times I'll see somebody on Facebook giving away a bag of food, or maybe something happened and they had to get rid of a bag of dog food. But talk to the folks at the SPCA, because even if you don't need it or don't think you'll need it, they'll take it. That can go to help somebody who may be in a tough spot where they need to feed their dog or their cat. They rely on the SPCA, and the SPCA sometimes has to portion those out because they get such a popular demand on this. So please, if walkie-talkies, any sort of a real chew, a single-use chew to keep the dogs busy while they're there. The SPCA, they can't play with them all day. The staff are busy. And then, like you said, and then the food for the pet bank. So if you've got any of these, make a comment on the page, or give the folks at the SPCA an email. I think is best, and they will certainly take those off of your hands.
If you want to learn more about proper treats, nutrition, health, Bone and Biscuit, that's what you guys are there for.
As soon as you walk into Bone and Biscuit, there's a large bulk bin right there. Everything in that bulk bin, whether it's horns or whatever, collagen sticks, bully sticks, all of that is all natural for your pets. That is what you should be giving them for treats. In the back, there's bones, there's minnows, there's everything. We've got lamb bones down there. That's what I give my dog because they can actually eat the entire thing, bone and all. And the collagen in that is fantastic. So single ingredient treats, or even limited ingredient treats, and no rawhide. Please, no rawhide.
Yeah. The more you know, the more you learn. Thank you so much for coming in. Anything else that we should mention about the Bone and Biscuit, by the way?
No, share sugar. That's in the Bone and Biscuit, but so that'll be on the Bone and Biscuit page too. But share sugar, today is Seniors Day. It is Tuesday, so seniors locally get 15% off. That is store wide. That is unlimited. So any seniors that are shopping for their pets, 15% off, and they're open until 9 p.m. tonight. Bone and Biscuit did extend their hours, 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday 10 till 6. So your pets needs don't stop. Neither do the team down at Bone and Biscuit.
Absolutely. We're going to share this photo one more time of this sweet girl. Her name is Sugar. If you're looking for a new best buddy in your life, she could be it. Reach out to the North Peace SPCA today. Trevor, thanks for dropping.